Alright, here we go. 2023 Z125 stock. We'll call it a times trial run. Here we go. Alright, so it's a cool Alabama day, 6:40, and it rained earlier, so we do have some damp pavement in this wooded section. I have pre-rode in the reverse direction this track just to make sure I don't have any surprises in the road, roadkill, gravel, anything like that. So it's completely stock 2023 Z125 with just over 100 miles on it. I'll be using the camera footage itself from the DJI Action 3 to come up with a time. You may not see the entire raw footage. I may edit it short, but I assure you the time will be legit. Running GPS, I've got distance along with max speed. So we'll be able to get an average speed along with our overall time as we come up to the first of 3 90-degree turns. I am no MotoGP rider by any means, so technically speaking, I'll probably get better and better at this the more times I do it. But hopefully this will give me some kind of real-world evidence of how the changes and upgrades to the bike affect real-world performance. I'm kind of mulling it over in my mind when I should be shifting between third and fourth in these changes, because if you look at a stock dyno chart for this bike, it does make peak power and peak torque. Peak torque is around 6,250 RPMs and peak horsepower is around 7,750. And so like running third gear all the way up to 9,500 RPMs may not be the best thing to do, but oh well. And the finish line is going to be this mailbox right here. Alright, so that is it. In hindsight, after making that run, I will admit that it would be nicer if I had a slightly curvier route that involved more shifting and more slowing way down and speeding back up to kind of get a better idea of engine performance as we do modifications, instead of it just being like pin it the whole time. But at the same time, if you own a Grom, a Monkey, or the Z125 or any of the Chinese knockoffs that are around this displacement, or any small displacement bike for that matter, similar displacement engine size scooters, you'll know that all these machines have one thing in common, and that is they pretty much live at wide open throttle. So at the same time as me wishing I had curvier road, and maybe that would add an element to the test or be better like for the test, at the same time, like I said, these bikes live pretty much at wide open throttle. Until you get them pushing more power and closer to like 70 miles an hour, anywhere you ride it, you're pretty much riding wide open throttle. So maybe it is a good thing that run only has a couple turns that cause you to slow down. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I'm going to put stats, all the stats I can figure from the GPS data and everything at the end of the video. And the next one of these speed runs will be after we do some sprocket changes, gearing changes. So until then, peace.